Let me tell you a story on how I found out my purpose in this life, how I found out who I am and what I came to do in this world. It's a long story, but I'll try my best to make it short. It all started in my recent past relationship. I was involved in this third party messed up situation. My ex went back to his ex and got her pregnant. And then it was my big stop sign, bus stop, that it's time for me to pack my bags and leave. I was so emotionally messed up. You know what they call messed up? I couldn't take it. I was so that thing for him to pregnant his ex, it broke me to the core. It really broke me. Okay, not no relationship is perfect, no marriage is perfect, but in that moment, I just said, let me just go because of this thing will break me. And I can't stay in a place whereby I'm in competition. I can't stay in a place whereby I'm not respected, I'm not appreciated, and love is no longer be served. I cannot stay in a place like that. So I had to leave. Okay. I went back home and with my children. I have two children with him. You know, in how messed I was, I couldn't even take care of my children. Luckily, my siblings were there to help me. Oh, I was so blessed in that moment. I felt so blessed in that moment that I have them to help me because I couldn't even get out of bed. I was messed emotionally. So I locked myself in most times, in most days. I didn't want nothing to do with no one. I was just there in isolation room, cold and lonely. Little did I know that God is the one working with me. And God was saying in that time, I can just hear him saying, my child, now I have your attention. My child, now I'm facing you face to face. Because I believe when you're in a relationship, you leave everything. You just face that person like this, and then God is saying, no, that is not how it's supposed to be, especially when you are being called, especially when you have a gift, especially when you are being called to do something. You are forgetting yourself when you are in a relationship, marriage, a job, a business. So God is removing you from that thing, that relationship, that marriage, that job, that business, anything that you can name, in order for him to work on you, in order for him to have one-on-one with you. So yes, I stayed in that isolation. I was just praising God, worshiping God. I didn't say anything. I was just, being close to God. And there was this time I was just staying in bed, and then I was just playing around my phone, and I entered the YouTube. Actually I wanted to find out what is going on in his life that time. So I was looking for horoscopes in YouTube to just find out what is going on. And then when I was busy scrolling down, every video in YouTube was talking about you are being called, step into your purpose, you're a spiritual healer. And I was like, what? Okay, the first video came and I was like, what? Okay. The second video came, the third video came. Then I went off YouTube because I didn't even want that information. I was looking for the other information that I came for YouTube. So YouTube didn't give me that information that I was looking for. So I went to Facebook. When I go to Facebook, I was receiving the same message. Now it's time. Step into your purpose. And I was like, okay, no, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for entertainment, to love and all that. Then I went to another social media. Same thing. Until it came into my heart that let me just start a YouTube channel. Let me just restore hope and peace to those ones that are broken. That how I was broken, it's God who healed me. So I wanted for people to know that God is there when you are going through a lot. You understand? When you are crying, when you are depressed, know that God is there and He is healing. He's sending a healing energy and those angels that are healing. And I just started and say, let me start, because there was nothing I was doing, no job, nothing. I was always sleeping. I was always in bed. After I eat or bath, I went back to bed. So I just said, let me just start something. And I didn't know it was God leading me into my divine purpose. I was stepping into what I was called to do. Then I started the video and the YouTube channel. Okay, in that YouTube channel, it's I took time. I was pulling, you understand? I was not doing things thoroughly. If you can sit down there, my videos, it's 1 month, 4 months ago, because I was taking time. I was downloading a video, then I'm taking time to download another one, because in that process, hey, I was still in a healing process, you understand? So I was taking time to download other videos. Little did I know that I was still in healing. I thought that, okay, I'm healed, it's time to move on. I didn't even know that I was still healing. So I took time to heal, actually. But I thank God that I was working with Him. I didn't move to another relationship. I didn't rush to be with another man. I just took my time. And in that time, I was bonding with our Father. I was busy worshiping and praising Him every day, every night. And just, even when my tears was falling down, I was just saying, Father, only you know best. God, you are the one who's in charge. I'm letting you taking care of this situation. And God that time was saying, leave that situation. You step into your purpose. I have called you. Now it's time for you to do what I've called you to do. Imagine. So, and me, I was just saying, please deal with them, my victory and all that. And I was like, not in that purpose thing. No, 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 no. So, I realized that, God will take you from that broken heart, from that situation that you think you can't even get out of. And then He'll just say, it's time for me to mold you. It's time for me to mold you into who you're supposed to be. And I thank God that He's the one we are working with. He's the one who's taking us from that broken heart or that situation or anything that you can think of that you think you couldn't get out of. And then He's taking you and molding you and taking care of you and loving you. And then he's restoring your strength. He's restoring your belief, your hope, your faith, and all that. And then you are just a new person, a bright person. A sun is brightening again, because it was too dark in that isolation room, in that isolation period. And isolation is leading to transformation. It's not easy from isolation. Stepping into your purpose is called being set apart. Being set apart is when you are being taken from any situation, relationship, marriage, job, and then you are being put into that isolation room or period. That transformation, it's not easy. You need the Holy Spirit to guide you. You need God Himself, the man upstairs, to lead you, because it's not easy. You are even thinking to kill yourself. Suicidal thoughts are all over the place. Each and every time you're thinking, let me take these pills and kill myself. Where else you don't even know that God is there with you. God is there. Don't doubt it. He's restoring your strength. He's restoring your faith, your hope, and all that you have lost because of that person that did you wrong, the manager, the husband, the fiancé, the boyfriend, your colleagues, your siblings, your family, your relatives, anyone that broke you. They were preparing you to go to your isolation period in order for you to step into your purpose. So me telling you my story is because of I'm trying to tell you that God is there with you. I'm sorry, the video and the phone fell off. Me telling you this story is for me to try to encourage you that whatever you're going through now, God is there with you. And I believe you me. I know it's not easy, but trust the